as we just shared in the morning, just talking about time being limited, mortality, as it were. You know, we have Psalm. That's what Psalm is that? Psalm 90, verse 12 tells us that the Lord should teach us to number our days so that we may apply our heart unto wisdom. Our ability to number our days, our ability to be in the reminder of the mortality of our being, it's wisdom. And that's why in ancient times, they used to have slaves go behind champions, uh, centurions, warriors, winners, and just be reminding them, memento mori, which is that remember you are man, remember you're mortal. Because the challenge for us is that when things are going our way, we feel that we're going to live forever. We love life and we just want life to go forever, right? We live in that euphoria that life is forever. When things are going our way, whether you're rich, everything is okay. You live in that euphoria that life will go forever. That's why I believe it was James 1:12 or thereabout, talking about reminding the rich, hey man, you're still going to die. I mean, the poor is going to die, the rich is going to die, right? Death has nothing to do with the fact that you're rich or you're poor, right? There's an allotted time for you, right? The rich die young, poor die young, rich die old, poor die old, right? We all have an allotted time here. It has nothing to do whether you're rich or you're poor, but you have an allotted time here. Your wisdom demands that you make the best use of it and you don't while it away, you don't throw it away, right? That's just what Daniel chapter 1 verse 18 just brings to mind, is the fact that just as there was a time after 5 years their training was done, it's the same way after our allotted time here it's going to be judgment, and then there'll be eternity. We're going to die and there's going to be judgment, and what our judgment is going to be a function of how we live our life on this side of eternity. This is a mortal side of eternity. The other side of it is immortality, right? Immortality, you're going to live immortality either as a reward or as a punishment, right? A reward or a punishment based on how you live mortality. Your living mortality will determine your immortality, whether it's going to be a reward or a punishment, right? So let's not get carried away, right? Whatever it is that we lay our hands on. Time is a limited resource. Time cannot be renewed, it cannot be replenished. Once you waste one time, you can't get it back, right? So just the word I want to leave with all of us today is the fact that let's make the best use of the time that we have here. Let's not postpone, the things that we need to do. Let's not postpone things till tomorrow, because nobody guarantees us we'll be here tomorrow. I mean, every day we need to make the ample use of the day, ample use of the time, ample use of the moment, and not live like we have time, because we probably don't have time. On the intro to our prayer time, I was talking about husband and wife. You have quarrels and you're quarreling, not talking to one another, right? And there's no telling whether one of you is going to pass on. That you will now start saying, "Oh, I don't know." Oh, you start regretting. You don't have to live your life in regret. You can live today so you don't have to regret tomorrow, right? For as long as it's life, make the best of what you have. Make the best of your spouse that you have. Make the best of your children that you have. Make the best of the relationship. Don't postpone things till tomorrow. That's what the Apostle James begins to tell us. That don't be saying, "Oh, so and so, I will go and do this." You're not God. God doesn't promise you that. If God were willing, yes. But while you're here, make the best use of the time that you have. Right? Make the best use of the time that you have. Make the best use of the relationships that you have. Make the best use of the resources that you have. Right? Because even though we're talking about time as a totality, there's also time as in segments, right? There's time as in phases. And there are things expected of you in every phase of life. And if you miss it, you miss it. You can't get it back, right? Anyways, my time is over. I gotta go. All right, love you. Have a good time.